It's the Black Canvas.
We ain't gonna miss another Wednesday. Rain, shine. Fuck this shit. We back, motherfuckers.
With ECST.
I'm having troubles in all of it because, man, it's pretty much exposing all the white supremacists that's just been hiding for so many years.
So whatever your stance is, it's always going to come off as non-patriotic because that's just the way that they're going to spin it.
All the owners are white. They're like, it's not their fight. I ain't gonna worry about this. So if I walk on the street, I'm not gonna get killed by a cop or racially profiled by a cop. I'm gonna be protected by the cop.
When he did what he did, when he protested the anthem, I applauded, like, wholeheartedly. I was about to say about Cardi B though. Yeah. One thing about Cardi B, she putting in work though.
She is. I will give her that, man.
Like she's actually working for her. So that's one thing I give her credit for.
Yeah, I will say that, man. It's not like even if somebody wrote that song for her, she is grinding.
Yeah, she ain't sucking niggas up just to get to the top.
If I wanted to. How much for this verse? Shh, be quiet. It was like just a whole bunch of females just going over to the bar. And people was like, dang, man, look at them over there with the nice cars, and they got the Louis bags and the Chanel purses and the nigga shit. It's like, like, I'm trying to get the nigga shit.
And now, ECST.
Niggas, you better stand.
Oh, get your ass out the league,
I'm What up, ST, man? How you living, son? How you living?
Man, I'm chilling, man. How you living, EC?
Man, dog, just trying to get through the week, man. Trying to keep that body count down. Man, trying to live that life, man. But shit, man, how was your weekend?
It was a little depressing, but just a little mental slump I'm going through, but I'll be alright.
Yeah, man. Hey, like they say, man, before they could be good times, you gotta go through some bad times, man.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, also one thing, Floyd Mayweather did say, man, hard times don't last, but tough people do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, hey, dog, all we gotta do is just get through it, and it'll be bad forever. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? I've been pretty much sick for 6 months, and it's getting better and better. Day by day, but it's not the same, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather be depressed than sick. Nigga, any day, dog. I'd rather, have a gun in my throat ready to pull a trigger than to be sick and you can't do nothing about it. But I feel you, man. Everybody go through that trial and tribulation, man. We're gonna try to bring some uplifting energy to the show.
Yep.
Man, so, dog, what's up with y'all motherfuckers talking about Lonzo Ball? Y'all already, you know what I'm saying? One minute you talking about nigga bust because he gets shut down, then motherfucker always get a triple-double in the next game against the Suns, and everybody talking about, it's against the Suns, man, it's against the Suns. But still,
that's a valid point, though.
He a rookie, and he got triple-double, man. That's I don't even want to hear it. Ball season, nigga. Ball season. Hell yeah, man. That's all I got to look forward to is just him developing, and then hopefully Ingram become a good enough player so he can be a trade piece when LeBron get here in 2018. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Him and Rondo gone, son, because they ain't doing shit.
Yeah, they've been a big disappointment so far.
Yeah, man.
The one thing about, Lonzo, everybody was waiting, just waiting to kill him. And though, people, I guess aren't really impressed with, the win against the Phoenix Suns, because let's face it, it's the Phoenix Suns, and see everybody can score 70 on them, as an individual, so that's really not, too impressive. So, we'll have to see what he does against, those, better competition.
Coming up.
Yeah, so, playing the Suns is like basically playing in the summer league, so.
Christ, man. Nobody see it. Y'all see how nobody want to give my boy any props? I'm telling you, man.
I don't know. I get, I give him props when he played, a better team. Right now, it's just as a whole, this Laker team that they're still going through their development stages. So, I'm more disappointed in Ingram more than anybody though, because at least Lonzo, he's a rookie, but you know, Brandon Ingram, this is your second year in the league. You're supposed to be establishing, some kind of dominance, and kind of like he's
Man.
kind of fading to the background so far.
He need to
So
put some more weight on him, man. You can tell
yeah,
that
he
he's still
does.
kind of lanky.
Yeah,
He's still kind of getting pushed around, man, and
yeah. It was funny. Colin Cowherd said that he needs to build a Burger King inside of his house.
Jesus Christ.
So, I mean, and I agree because, he's getting pushed around. He's getting, pretty much, he's getting bogarted down there. So, he has to do something. He has to, do something to establish his dominance. Because right now it's looking like he's, pretty much been a wasted pick. I don't know, but hope for the best, I guess. But I tell you, one dude is going off is Giannis Antetokounmpo or whatever that nigga's name
The Greek
is.
freak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Greek
man.
freak. Yeah, he going off,
He
and
is like, man, F
he
all this
yeah
KD next and all this other shit. This nigga coming, dog.
yeah he said he trying to be the next MVP, and he don't he well, he was raised in France, so he don't have that American mentality. So you already know he ain't finna fold. He coming hard, and hopefully he and the rest of his teammates can turn this season into something special because the Bucks ain't had nothing to cheer about since Ray Allen. So
Yeah, I know, man. It's gonna be a shame. It's gonna be a shame when he donned that purple and gold a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? We come for all y'all superstars. All y'all superstars come back to LA. It's funny how, man, like how crazy, like rabid, like LA fans are, man. Like
yeah,
we are crazy. Like anybody that like has an inkling of leaving, or there's just like a superstar on the rise, like yeah, he a future Laker. Like we just pretty much
yeah,
just like stepped him as future Lakers, man. But
yeah. You
he
call it.
he is he gonna be the man once LeBron retires. I think he gonna be the man, dog.
Yeah, I
Like
think so
I,
as
I
well.
think the KD era is gonna just get overlooked. It's gonna
Yeah,
go
it's gonna
straight
it's
to
gonna fade.
it's gonna fade, dog. Cause
Yeah, because he's still with the Warriors. That's doing more damage to him than he realizes. I don't,
yeah, it really
and
is.
maybe he doesn't care, and that's cool. Hey, get your rings while you can get them, but just know that nobody's gonna see you as the man because you were willing to jump ships and just pretty much I guess just float your way to some titles. So, but whatever. You
He
know,
got kicked out of the he got kicked out of the second game of the season, and he like
yeah,
pointed at his ring finger when he
yeah,
was leaving.
him
People
and
like heckling him.
yeah,
And he
him
like
and
pointed at his ring finger or
Steph.
whatever. Yeah, Steph got thrown out for something else. But I'm just focused on KD. He like
Yeah,
put his
yeah,
ring finger like I got a ring, I got a ring. Like oh okay, that's gonna be your answer to everything now. He probably been waiting on that his whole career. Be like,
probably
man, I
so.
can't wait till I be pointing at my ring finger. Talking about, I got a ring, so now what? But keeping it real, that does shut down any kind of heckler because what can you say? He is a champ.
Yeah,
No matter how he did it, he's a champ.
yeah.
And I remember they were talking
Well,
shit
I mean,
about
I mean, if you think about it though, that doesn't get you respect though, because I mean, let's see who got oh yeah, Matt Barnes got a ring last year. No, I mean, nobody cares about that. Like, okay, nigga, you happen to be on a squad that was already built, that was top heavy, and like that don't mean nothing.
yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I guess as being African American, one thing that we love to do is throw success in other people's faces when we have a disagreement with I guess criticism. So from that standpoint, um, that's a bit childish.
Yeah, that's something we do a lot because we weren't really.
We're not intelligent enough to come with a better comeback than, okay, look what I got more than you.
I don't know. I don't think it's about intelligence. I think it's we were just always born. We were raised in a culture of we're not shit and we're subhuman and we can never be successful. So
Yeah.
any chance that we get that we have any success, we're going to bring it up because people are always just saying like, "Hey, you're not shit. You're never gonna be shit." You know what I'm saying? You should have been dead already when you hit
Well, I mean,
21. You know all the stereotypes.
well, yeah, but the reason why I say unintelligent is because, I mean, that's ignorance. And a form of ignorance is unintelligent. It's so, that for them not to be able to have anything else to combat criticism, they use unintelligence as a way of, one upping, I guess, or combating the argument. That's the only reason why I said it. Not as a way as of
So you
being
mean pretty much fall into the trap of the people starting an argument with you?
yeah, yeah, not as a, means of saying that somebody is dumb or, but what I mean, or, just uninformed, not privy to, a better way to battle criticism. So that's why I say, we do this as a whole, like as a people, we're quick to tell somebody, what we got and what they don't have, when, there's an argument present. So
Yeah, it happens all the time, man. It happened to me a lot when I was in middle school and high school. Cause that's actually how I learned how to join people. Because I was getting joned out. You know what I'm saying? Learn,
yeah,
kids. Kids, you need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, going home and, you know, sharpening your knife and, talking to it like it's your best friend or, loading up a gun ready to kill somebody, just get back at them. Cause I'm telling
yeah,
you, man, if I had low self-esteem and I was like a bitch ass nigga, man, I would actually like killed like all of my like high school classmates. Cause like I had really bad acne and I was fat. And I was like kind of like a nerd in high school, and then people always just get up on me, man. So I just started like joning them back, and I would like literally like be joning everybody so hard, like dude would start crying, and then he'd be like, "Man, you a jerk." I'm like, man, well, you started first. I'm
yeah,
like, man, you got to learn how to stand up for yourself instead of just let people beat you down, and then you like going on the extreme to get back at them.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's why you can't pick at people, man, nowadays
No, you
because
can't.
you don't know what's on their psyche, you know what I'm saying? You know what's going
Yeah,
on. But speaking of
people like,
which,
yeah,
talking about getting at people, man. Somebody got at Kyrie at a game, and
yeah.
they yelled at was like, hey, Kyrie, where's LeBron? And
Suck my dick.
Kyrie said, suck my dick. Yeah, I thought that was funny. He got fined
Yeah,
like it's like
25,000, something
yeah,
like that.
shit, like $25,000, man. It's like somebody's whole yearly that's somebody's yearly salary, man, and that's
Yeah,
sad. And
yeah.
he like, man, I don't regret it.
No,
Oh yeah,
it's,
man. You can tell why he left, man. I don't know why he just won't be real. He talking about, man, I'm an adult and adults don't talk about stuff after they leave. Like, man, he like talking over his head. The nigga not smart.
no.
He act like he's smart. The main people that act like they're smart are the dumbest people, dude.
I don't know. I just think uh, he has the potential. I don't know. There's a mixture of ego, and that's the reason why he doesn't
That's why he
seem
left
to.
too. Ego is why he
Yeah,
left too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest reasons why he doesn't seem as intelligent as most people know. That I guess people around him know that he is, because that ego, pride, that's killing him, and I don't know, man. I think as soon as that game was over between, the Celtics and the Cavs, I think he knew, like right then and there, dang, I made a mistake.
Yeah, especially when Gordon Hayward's little ankle was screaming, "I want a juice box!" A juice box. I'm talking about, man. When I saw his ankle pop out in the socket, dude, I was like, God damn, dog, that shit was
Yeah,
horrific. Just the way he fell, I knew he was fucked up, dude.
yeah. It's a lot of guys going down this year so
Yeah,
far.
man. Jeremy Lin,
Yeah,
Gordon Hayward. There's a lot of people. Somebody else went down too. I forgot. But it's people are blaming it on the shortened preseason and starting the season a little earlier because people not really getting their legs up on them.
mm,
Yeah, and that could be the case, man. But y'all don't want no
yeah,
back. Y'all don't want back to backs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Y'all don't want back to backs. This is what happens, man. Something
Well,
happens before.
yeah, it was that really the NBA didn't want stars taking off during national televised games.
They're still gonna do it too. Watch. Still gonna do it.
They probably will.
Yeah. So it's not gonna start really gonna stop anything.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That's funny though. But I don't know. There's always gonna be that, that knee jerk reaction after, a couple people suffer, some tragedies, I guess. We'll just see how the league, plans to deal with everything. And, Man, it's funny. I look at the NBA, and to be honest, man, we should have been boycotting the NBA a long time ago.
But why is
Because,
that?
well, because the simple fact that they make their players, stand for the anthem. They make their players, that their players aren't able to, do have some of the freedoms that regular citizens have. So even if they wanted to uh, say anything about any kind of social injustice, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. They can't do it on social media. They definitely can't. For instance, when some of the shootings, were happening with Mike Brown and things,
Mm.
like people, you couldn't even wear a T-shirt, stating your support for these people.
Mm.
Um, it's funny how we overlook that, but but the NFL, the very same thing that um, you know, that we are charging the NFL with, we should be charging the NBA with. So
This just
I
shows
don't know.
that the NFL is still king.
Yeah,
Yeah, that we care more about what NFL doing and what basketball, NBA doing. Keeping it real, man. I don't give a fuck about basketball until the playoffs. That's deep playoffs, and
yeah,
then All Star. I watch the All Star festivities. That's it, man.
yeah,
Other than that, I really don't. I don't watch every game. I don't. You never have
yeah,
any. You will never have any free time to do shit if you got a chance to watch every game that your team played. Or every time a game was
yeah,
on a TNT or ESPN, and you watch every game. You have no time to yourself to do shit. And if you
yeah,
watch football, man, you don't have time. You don't have time to do shit for yourself, man. And that's what they kind of want you to do. They want you to stay distracted at all times.
yeah,
That's what they really want.
yeah. Oh yeah, shout out to the Houston Astros for making it to the World Series. And I think this is good for their city. They definitely need a pick
Oh
me up.
yeah, that's right. Because when they went through that little through
Yeah,
the like the little hurricane, a little flooding. So yeah, it is good for the city.
yeah. So
That brings revenue to the city, man. Hopefully it just goes into the right pockets and not into the wrong
yeah,
pockets.
yeah, pretty much. But you already know that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Especially with them senators and ex presidents. Um, Speaking of distractions, your boy. Oh wait, that's probably a news topic though, right? We probably
Uh,
don't want to talk about
yeah, it's
that.
better than this time. So let's go ahead and get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another great episode of the Blank Canvas Podcast. We are a weekly show that comes on every Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. on your favorite podcast services. That
Yep.
is on iTunes, AudioMac, Stitcher, and YouTube. And you can also follow us on your favorite social media sites. At Twitter at Blank Canvas ECST, on Facebook at Blank Canvas ECST, and also on Instagram at the same handle. And without further ado, let's get to the motherfucking news.
Let's get it.
Alright, ST, so what were you trying to bring up just a second ago?
Yeah, just Trump releasing classified documents about the JFK. Just basically, as you said before we got on the show, just trying to distract people from what he's supposed to be doing,
Yep.
which is basically what his whole presidency so far has been about. It's just a bunch of distractions, just keeping people's eye off of what underlying agenda that he has, ready to just throw in our face and knock us all the way off our guards. Man, I mean, so much unprecedented stuff has been happening since he got in office, man. I don't know, we losing sight real quick, man, and more we losing common sense within just this country, man.
Yeah, I just think that his tactic is working, man. He always
Yeah,
I just think that, I really think anybody that's in political office, especially the president, shouldn't even have access to Twitter or any social media sites, man. Need to be focusing on the task at hand. I do not remember President Trump tweeting this much or going on golf trips this much this early in this presidential campaign, man. I don't, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes you think. Well, what is he actually doing? Like, is he doing anything to actually lead this country into a better economic status, a better mental status? I mean, I think I remember saying on quite a few shows ago that pretty much it's not going to be him running the country. It's going to be all of his people.
Yeah.
And he's just a big figurehead. Like, he might make a decision here or there to make himself look, I guess important, but for the most part, it's most of his constituents that do all of the work. I know it's quite funny, man. Like, just to see how he's been reacting to these Gold Star families. Like the Gold Star family that, the Mexican Gold Star family, the Black Gold Star family, they both of them he pretty much, criticized, but then the White Gold Star family, he pretty much just, uplifted them with, as much praise as he could, I guess. The divide and conquer is real.
Yeah, it really is, man.
And if anybody can't see that, or if you do see it and you just ignore it, then, hey, that's on you. But just when it goes down, just, you can't say that nobody tried to tell y'all, because, man, it's getting worse, man.
Yeah, it's getting worse every single day, dude. I'm just like, eventually it's all gonna just come up. The bottle's
gonna collapse.
Yeah, the bottle's gonna pop eventually. But let's get back on topic, man. What you think? Yeah. What you think is inside those documents?
I mean, it could be anything, dude. It could be anything gearing towards racial equality.
That's what I think it is.
It could be, it could be, anything that JFK had in plan to, really make this country a better place. Could be, some of the reasons. It could be some of the, I guess, plans of his death. Just what all they had going on. It could have been, it could have been plans of stopping drugs. A full, I guess there is no foolproof plan, but, some kind of thing to get this drug thing under control, because it's kind of hard, man. I get it that you can't watch every section of the border, but you gotta believe that this government, regardless of who the president is, allows, stuff to come in this country.
Yeah,
you gotta believe
they're getting a cut of it.
Yeah.
It's just getting to the point where it's killing their own.
Yeah.
It's killing too many white people, man. That's the problem with it now. They got to stop announcing, and like the deaths are, going on the white side too much.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they really care about it. They wouldn't care about it was just killing us. That's just real talk.
Yeah.
If it was killing us, man, they'd be like, oh man, ain't nothing, nothing's going on here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have an opioid problem. You know what I'm saying? At all. And you see how opioid related drug related cases aren't as harsh as weed related cases. Because, we smoke weed.
Yeah.
Compared to doing that hard and all that other shit. But man, in our documents, I think it's more about, because like JFK was really about, trying to stand for what the Constitution meant. The Constitution meant for everybody.
Yeah. That's why they killed him.
That's why I think that's why they killed. I think that's what's going to be in it, and I think that's why Trump wants it to be released so it can't create more of a divide. So he can come out and say like, I don't stand behind what JFK says or something like that, just to create more of a divide, and also to appeal to his voters so he can get back in for another term. Like
Yeah.
everything he's doing is calculated.
Yeah.
Because he was already advised. He was advised before he got in the office to go ahead and not release the documents, to go ahead and put another 25 year sanction on the classified documents so they couldn't come out again, and then the next president to do it again.
Yeah.
So it's a reason why he's doing it, and then we won't really get all of it anyway. I think it's going to be some stuff we're not gonna, like. It's going to be some real harsh stuff that could really like put us in a bind.
Yeah.
We're not going to see that. You know what I'm saying? So just I hope everybody just understands that once it's released to the public, we're not going to get the 100% of it. We'll probably get maybe 55% of it. Then some of it's going to be fabricated.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
We might not even get that much.
Mm.
Roger Stone pretty much is taking credit for, I guess pushing 45 to release the JFK files. He said on Twitter, congratulations to real Donald Trump on his decision to release the JFK files. Transparency matters.
Mm-hmm.
And they say stuff like that. But then I guess when you ask them about, some of the behind the scenes things that they're doing, and you say that same little phrase, transparency matters, they'll find a way to kind of dance around it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
So I don't know, man. Is just a big distraction about what else is going on with 45. I guess if they do release some, and who's to know when they'll actually release the files? It may be a couple years.
Oh, he's saying he's gonna say he's gonna do it on the 26th, like right when it's available, everybody be able to get to it.
Okay, that's what he say.
Yeah,
but you know 45 lies so much.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. We'll see. But
yeah, we'll definitely see.
But it's FBI information and CIA information. They don't like to share nothing.
Well, the documents about the Black Panthers got out after it was after the classification for the certification for the years that come up. That's why all this stuff came out as far as how they infiltrated the Black Panthers, how they ended up killing all their leaders. That's how we know all that stuff.
They did a documentary about that too.
So,
and I'm sure that documentary was based on the information that was, put out to the public.
Yeah, pretty much. So somebody's gonna dig and get all of it, and then that person's gonna pretty much have to move to Russia or some shit.
Just like homeboy.
Yeah, Eric Snowden, his time was up.
As far as being free.
Yeah, as far as how long Russia will stay. Yeah, because his time is almost up. Then they can come in there and get him. So now he's trying to find another place to go, but he did what was right, man.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, man, I already knew we were getting spied on from jump.
Yeah.
And if y'all a fool, if anybody has a Google Home or one of the little pods that's in your house where you can just talk to it, or one of the Alexas and all that, man, just know they can listen in on you too as well.
Yeah.
And, Apple getting one, and I'm definitely not buying that shit.
Yeah, I'm not going for none of that.
I'm good, man. They can already tap into our cell phone and our laptops and stuff. That pod, they go extra shit.
Yeah. It's bad. Yeah, it's bad enough. We got Siri. I don't even mess with Siri.
Yeah, I know. If y'all don't believe me, man, just walk up to your Alexa or your little pod and be like, yeah, man, we about to do a game run with a whole bunch of cocaine and crack and talk about amounts and days of time, and then leave your house to see if some cops ain't around your house. Just watch. Just do it. Just do it for fun and watch. Just watch, man. Just see. It's making it easier and easier, man, to keep tabs on people. Yeah. That's why we don't have to have high-speed internet like they have in Japan, just because the higher the speed of the internet, the harder it is to catch hackers.
Oh, yeah.
And they have doors and encryptions and stuff. That's why we don't have that high-speed internet, because they don't know they don't have a way to track it yet. But once they do a way to track it, then we'll get it. Cause people always complain about like, man, why Japan got all the fast shit? Because like Japan know how to track their shit.
Yeah.
Until they can track shit over here, we're not getting it. So man, just if you think this not a Big Brother, I ain't trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm not trying to make it a conspiracy theorist podcast. We're just keeping it real with you, man.
Yeah.
If you think everything that you do is private, man, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Like if the government want to put hands on you, they can put hands on you like right now. They want to. They want to put hands on me or ST. They can do it right now. Ain't nothing, you know, saying no we can do about it. They know exactly where we are at all times because like we're all in the system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
One way or another.
The smartphone, they made it where, you know what I'm saying, we're dependent on smartphones now, so it's always easy way to track you.
Yeah. I mean, something that I figured out, it was about a few years ago. You know how, especially if you have an iPhone, then you can definitely resonate with this. But I remember I was leaving work one day and I got in my car and I looked down at my phone and Maps was saying, what did it say? It said like 23 minutes to home. I was like, wait a minute. How does Maps know I'm going home? So I was like, oh hell. Like, you know, they pretty much, they capture your routes and, you know, they figure out where you go, which ways you go, and how often you go.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I figured out that they were doing that, like it made me not want to use Maps for a while. Cause I'm like, wait a minute, this thing is tracking me. Yeah, it's tracking me. Yeah,
dude. It's like, and then they got the autonomous cars coming, man. Just think. Man, it's gonna be hard to it's gonna be hard to get away from the cops if they, you know, say they can just control it, hack that shit, and drive your ass to the police department, and then you gotta send no cop cars out, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna get to the point. It's gonna get to the point where everybody's gonna be, you know, okay with autonomous beings, okay with androids, okay with robots being in the house, and then if something happens and you commit a crime, not condoning crime or whatever. Well, I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be so much easier to catch people, and it's gonna be a good or a bad. It's gonna be a good thing and a bad thing, but just know our privacy is gone. Our privacy is out the fucking window, dude. It is gone.
Yeah,
it's gone, man.
Yeah.
Especially for the generations after us, like our kids.
Oh yeah.
I don't have kids, you know, they still have kids yet, but you know, our kids, their privacy is gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Because it's not gonna be
anything.
It's gonna be the norm to, you know what I'm saying, to have everything pretty much done for you. Just hop in a car and drive you to work. And they're gonna make it just a norm to be like, hey man, this is life. This is how life's supposed to be.
Yep.
Yeah, man, that's how it's gonna be, man. But shit. Yeah, dude, I just can't wait. I can't wait for somebody to get down to the nitty gritty of it.
Yeah.
Really see why he got assassinated. And pretty much, I want to know if they know who it was. Who's the true killer? If it's not Homeboy's already in jail now, that'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, if he was just
he probably took the fall.
Yeah, he probably took the fall for it, and somebody else did, like government did it. Cause you know what I'm saying, they already came out and said it, you know what I'm saying, you know, it was an inside job for whoever, you know, who killed Malcolm and Martin Luther King. So
yeah.
Like, dude, ain't nothing to kill JFK, man. Especially if you're down to give black people rights. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna end you, man. That's why Obama really couldn't do nothing for us, man. Because if he really did try to create laws for black people, they would have killed him in office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he would have been gone, man. Like, my life over me trying to change stuff for my people that's just gonna get changed back, like, after I die. Like, is it really worth it? And I'm just like, yes, to a certain degree.
Yeah, because you have a responsibility, you know, to your people to do right by them.
Yeah,
so
somebody gotta be a sacrificial lamb eventually, man, for black people to get their reparations, man. Somebody gonna have to just be somebody, man, because like too many people becoming hashtags, and this shit getting out of hand.
Yeah,
it's getting out of hand. But man, speaking of out of hand, man, lean on me. Do y'all remember Lean on Me, movie Lean on Me, man? Well, hate to say it, man, but Jeremiah Hopkins got caught with 7 pounds of marijuana. Trying to push it, man. Try to be the next BFM or whatever. Or whatever they call it. Try to be the next Rick Ross, man. But like, dog, like, you see how they have all these drugs, like these weed policies for us, man. Try to put us in jail, but it's kind of crazy that, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's been a long time since Lean on me, so he ain't really been doing nothing.
Yeah.
And I guess to make rent or to pay the mortgage, he out here selling weed. I'm like, man, it's rough out here, dude.
Yeah, it is.
It's
I
rough.
mean, you think about it, man. Like, after movies like that, especially if, like, you don't keep it consistent, man, like, and you know, it's kind of hard to build off of that if all you do is, especially if all you do is, you know, live off of past glories.
Somebody put a quote in the comments telling me, "You smoke crack, don't you? Then jump." Oh, people are fucking fools.
Yeah,
The internet is undefeated, man. Internet undefeated. But go ahead.
It'll always be undefeated. But yeah, man, it's, you know, I don't know. You gotta do something, man. Like, if you gonna be in that, you know, in that profession, you gotta know that it's a hustle. Like, it's, you know, it's a eat what you kill business. Like, you can't just, you know, do one movie. You can't just do one movie and think that that's gonna, you know, hold you over for, you know, for the rest of your life, man. I don't know. Maybe after that movie he couldn't find work. So
yeah, because he played like a little druggie in the movie, man.
Yeah.
But he found somebody to do that job in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
That ain't hard.
So I don't know. Maybe, you know, either that or you need to find new management, because, you know, I don't know. Obviously, you know, he couldn't find a way to compound off of that success. But I mean, that's why you see so many actors, you know, especially the successful ones, they continue to re-up. And, you know, that's what their business is about. Like, you have to be on it.
No, you have to, man. But yeah, speaking about Hollywood, man, you know, since Harvey Weinstein is, you know, come out and been exposed, it seems like, man, it's like every day another director is getting exposed, man. So what is that really saying about the industry and the people in it? So you're willing to take that abuse and that sexual harassment and, you know what I'm saying, getting your booty hole touched on for some roles to be on CSI, be a dead body on CSI, instead of exposing these people and getting them out of Hollywood, man. I'm kind of pissed off looking at the actors than looking at the directors, man, for letting this shit go on all these years.
Well, Hollywood's always been, it's always been a shady business.
Oh yeah, man.
I mean, since the days of I guess the 30s and 40s.
Once they saw they had power.
Yeah.
Hey man, this is a wrap. So you tell
it's
them
always been.
I could tell a female to do something for me, and I can't, you know what I'm saying, do something for me for free, and she can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if she don't want to do it. Yes.
And the funny thing about Hollywood is you could do all of that stuff, but if you piss the wrong person off, like, you could get away with it for a long time. But if you piss the wrong person off, it could be a wrap for you. And I think that's what it was for Harvey Weinstein, because he was getting away with it for so long.
He was the man.
Yeah.
And when it came to the movie industry, so
when the shift changes, and, you know, somebody else is the man, and you've been doing dirt for so long, and you know, I don't know, you finally you pissed the wrong person off. I mean, it's crazy how quick it can turn.
It can turn quick, dude.
So we talking about a business that's been, you know, around for ages, and there's no telling how many people have, you know, lived through this and probably gone to their grave without being exposed.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
So these people got touched on, like homeboy from what's his name? It's on Brooklyn Nine-Nine and
oh, you talking about Terry Crews?
Terry Crews, yeah, Terry Crews got felt up on by a male director, man, in front of his wife. He didn't say nothing about it because he was thinking like everybody else was thinking. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you.
I don't want to F this train up.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much.
But I mean, for Terry though, being a black man, you don't admit that. Like you don't do that. Like especially a nigga that
That's that big.
yes.
Yeah, dude. Nigga, you that big, you can like juke that nigga hand off your privates. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
punch that nigga or something. Like
I would have caught his hand before he even tried to get down there, unless he was like got him from behind or something. That's even worse.
yeah, like you a dude that big, you don't admit that junk to nobody.
Gotta take shit to the grave, homie.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. You go to jail and your first night, you know what I'm saying, you get D blocked. You know, so you take this shit. You take this shit. You take this shit to the grave, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, dog.
I don't know. Maybe he was looking for sympathy.
He was, because he was like, man, these females out here, they coming out, you know what I'm saying, trying to, be supportive. Like, we always trying to be behind somebody that's white that's done been through some growing pains and want to be there for like, man, you cry on my shoulder, master. I'm like, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Let them motherfuckers like hold their own nuts. That'll be all right. Like,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, you got problems like everybody else do.
Yeah, man, shit.
Ain't nothing special about you because
Yeah.
you've been touched on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I just don't understand it, man. But that is life, dude. People always just want to be like, yeah, me too. That's what everybody want to be. But like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I got raped, you know what I'm saying, with no KY jelly. Yeah, man, me too. Like, man, like, let me have my story. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me have my bloodstained jean story, dog.
Yeah.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, like, everybody always gotta, make something out of nothing, man. Like,
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my friends, just talking about how nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, I don't have anything against gay people, but they like gay people make it like, the one thing about gay people, they like go out of their way to just be like, hey, look at me, I'm gay. And I'm like, man,
exactly.
it's not a badge of courage, man. Like,
especially now more than ever.
Yeah, it's just like, man, I have nothing against gay people, man. It's cool if that's what you want to do, but
do what you want to do.
You're not gonna get a medal just because you like getting, pushed in the butthole. It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't make you special. You know what I'm saying? You're a human being like everybody else, but just don't come out and be looking for like, hey, you looking for a party to be like, hey, throw your party because you're gay. You're like, yeah, I'm special.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's so annoying. Like, man, you're a human being too. There's nothing wrong with you. If that's what you want to do, is what you want to do. As long as it's not around me, I'm fine. I'm not going to criticize you. I'm not going to discriminate against you. I'm not going to talk about you. I'm not going to judge you because that's your life, man. Life's already hard. I'm not going to sit up making your life harder, man. But don't think you're special because you're gay. You're not special. You're just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And then somebody will get offended by that. What you mean I'm not special? Like, come on now.
Exactly, yeah.
Come on, man.
Cause everybody's so sensitive.
Yeah.
Everybody's so weak, man. Like, what's wrong with, taking criticism and saying, okay, but, everybody wants to be so defensive of themselves.
Yeah, they want to, man.
Instead of owning up to whatever issues or whatever criticism that's being said about them. And that's the thing, man. And, I try my best, especially, within my household to like, set that example. Like, I take my criticism. Yeah, it may not taste good, but I know at the end of the day, I need to hear whatever is, whatever's wrong with me. I need to hear it and I need to fix it.
Yeah, take your medicine.
Yeah. So,
nothing wrong with that.
And, just don't be that kind of person who can give criticism but not take criticism.
Yeah, man. That's funny because people always be like, man.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That's the worst. People always come to be like, hey, man, if you ever got something to say about me, man, let me know. Then you tell them, and then you don't hear back from the motherfucker for like a week. Like, that motherfucker couldn't take it. Like, man, I knew it. Yeah, man. That's how it is, man. Some people just can't. They can't take criticism at all whatsoever. But man, it's just
45 is a perfect example of that.
Oh yeah, man. He is. He's just a big bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's just a big old bitch. Mom's a bitch, a big bitch, the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. For the booty girls.
For the booty girls.
That's back when South Park was that shit, dog.
Yeah, what was?
South Park was that jump, man. But South Park making a real little resurgence, man. Cause I ain't watched South Park in like 10 years, but now I watch it now, man. It's gotten back funny. It's actually pretty funny now, so I watch it every now and then. when I get a chance. But shit, man, we ain't got nothing else, man. Let's go ahead and get to this topic.
Let's get it.
All right, man. So we about to dive balls deep, no pun intended, into this topic. And the topic is, man, what is and what isn't okay in the bedroom. And why I bring this up is because of Gabrielle Union with her non-acting ass. Let me get on this bitch for 1 second. And like my boys know I hate Gabrielle Union because she cannot act.
Yeah.
She's fine, but she can't act because I hate when that bitch does like a little nose flare, like tucks her head to the side, be like, I'm like, oh bitch, I want to jump and like choke that bitch. But man, that bitch can't act. But she was on Sway in the Morning, man, Friday promoting her book. But she was just talking about, pretty much what she came out and said was that Dwayne Wade eats ass. And then like, what she said was, people need to stop being childish out in public talking about your sexuality, man. Talking about women shouldn't just be a vessel for men's pleasure without there being some kind of, that you reciprocating back to the female. So if the female goes down on the guy, he should go down on her. And if, the guy eats the girl's butthole, the girl should do it to him. And then everybody in the room was just like, oh, I don't know about all that. Yeah. And then she was kind of like insinuating that, that she eats Dwayne Wade, fudge cutter. And they were like, dude, like when it came out, man, the internet went in, like, man, they had like a little like gift of like KD drinking some Gatorade, and then he looking like this Junk Nasty, talking about after you pick up Gabrielle Union's water bottle and drink it by mistake. Yeah. And then that Gabrielle Union after a Cavs win, and they show like somebody with just like a whole bunch of like chocolate all over their face, all over their mouth. So, and then like, man, even Sway came out and said that he eats butt because he was pressured in the room. But no, like,
I mean, what you do in the privacy of your bedroom is your business.
It is like that is true. That is your business. But why put Dwayne Wade out there in the streets to sell a fucking book though?
Exactly. I don't appreciate her being his wife. Putting that
cheat on her ass.
Yeah, putting that dirty laundry out there like that. But I mean, but you can already tell though, she runs that house anyway.
I kind of knew he was kind of fruity, man. The way he be taking pictures, how he be trying to look all hard, and he be looking fruity and looking kind of suspect in all his pictures. I knew it. She probably be pegging that nigga too.
I wouldn't doubt it, but
y'all know what pegging is. I ain't gonna explain it, man. Just
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How that work?
It might be self-explanatory.
Like,
but yeah, I don't know, man. It's certain things as a man, like you gotta draw the line.
Yeah,
especially, and I think this was just one. Like,
number one.
I mean, we gotta do better too, because we as men, we do the same thing. We go out and, we tell all our business about who it is that we with.
Who we smash.
And, so.
Who caught our children last night?
Yeah, it goes both ways. But, this is the kind of stuff that, kind of doesn't, it's not too endearing, man. It really makes her look like,
a whore?
Yeah, well, kind of like trash. just to sell a book that, only a couple people that really knows who she is gonna buy anyway.
Yeah.
But I guess whatever. I guess somehow, she's still on top. I guess if you can call being on, BET on top.
That sure got canceled.
Oh, word. So that's why she's selling the book.
Yeah, that's why she's selling the book. Yeah, her show got canceled, man. It didn't come back. Yeah, I know, dude. Let me see. What's the name of the book? It's called
My Time on BET. The Memoirs of Gabrielle Union.
Yeah. Name of the book is something real stupid. We're gonna need more wine. That's the name of the book. Well, okay, man. If Dwayne Wade asked her to do it, you know what I'm saying? You know,
I guess it's different.
But still, though, man, like anything, if anybody comes towards your butthole, man, that's kind of suspect. Even if a female doing it, man. Because if it gets to the point of licking, then you're gonna be like, man, I wonder what it feel like when something missed out of it.
Yeah, but say stick something in there.
Yeah, like man, put you like, yeah, while you down there, man. I ain't gonna say you ain't gotta do it now, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, put a pinky finger in there, you know what I'm saying. Then you know what I'm saying, put two in there, you know what I'm saying. We'll see where we go from there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you just happen to stick something up in there, you might find a Jaguar in the driveway.
Yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying? It go from that to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, grab your dildo, you know what I'm saying, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it, you know, as long as you clean it, you know what I'm saying, that's, you know, we could try that too. Like, man, where does it end?
Yeah. And you know, at that point it won't.
It won't end, dog. It'll just be like, okay, yeah, man, then, you know, this Jerome, and, you know, I'm leaving you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or
yeah, pretty much, yeah. Or it could be a situation in which, you know, is like, all right, well, let's bring somebody else in. And then, like, as soon as you do that, like, then, you know, they got somebody, you know, taking over your relationship.
Yeah, yeah, then the guy just, like, pretty much just plowing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, for 3!
Yeah.
Saying, like, out of nowhere, you know, Dwayne Wade just, like, push you out the way.
Yeah.
Saying just be him and Jerome just chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, it just grows into, you know, a big clutter of trash that you don't really want to deal with later on. So you might want to just nip that in the butt.
Like, you open up Pandora's box doing that kind of shit, dude.
Yeah, man. You know, I guess props to them or whatever.
Yeah, speaking of which, let me get on this bullshit real quick, man. So I just remember this shit, man. I was at Kroger's, man, and I was just going to get some, what was I going to get? I was going to get something, man. That don't matter, bro. I was in line, and this older lady came up from behind me, and started like hitting me with a shopping cart. So she hit me once in my butt, and I was like, okay, she just old, cause she wasn't too old. She could she could be my mama, pretty much. And then like she hit me again, and then she turned around. I turned around, and looked at her, she was smiling, and I guess she was trying to find her the little young man to, you know, open her walls up or whatever. But I was just like, I literally like looked at her, and I was like, move, get out of my way. I don't play that shit. And I pushed her back, like, please just move. And I went to the self-checkout line. She's talking about, I was just playing with you. I'm like, man, first of all, you don't ram no other, if he's a straight male, you don't ram him in the butt with your shopping cart, and he's gonna be okay with it. No straight men.
At least if it's not, you know, on purpose.
Yeah.
It'd be different if it's like an accident. You'd be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Man. Like, no straight man is gonna want you going anywhere towards his butt. Like, if I was liking it, then she shouldn't be that. Like, that shouldn't even really work because you mess with the wrong dudes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Unless you're looking for like a gay man for your son, you know. Oh, it's not gonna be for my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, you don't hit no straight man in the butt ramming him in the butt over and over again, man. That shit pissed me the fuck off, man.
Plus, you know, that's just not. What's wrong with tapping somebody on the shoulder?
Yeah, like,
if you're trying to get somebody's attention, like, why would you hit somebody with a cart?
With a shopping cart.
Like, you asking to get punched in the face.
Man, dude. I mean, I was so pissed off, man. She kept on just saying, I'm sorry, I was just playing. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Yeah, man, getting on that shit, man. That bitch almost got her ass slinged all around Kroger's, man. Real, man. Fuck that bitch up. Take it out of the gift card aisle, nigga. Knock all the gift cards off the rack, nigga. Fucking bitch. But man, getting back to Gabrielle Union, so you know how everybody has knee-jerk reaction, you know, people making jokes on the internet, you know, people getting in on her, so she comes back trying to defend what she said. So this is what she said on Twitter. She says, I was talking about it being reciprocal, saying sexual gratification should include both partners. Women shouldn't only be givers, if they should. Use humor to make the point. Go ahead.
Yeah, real quick, like
That was a joke, y'all, but still,
yeah,
somewhat.
I mean, I get that, but she should have said that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Instead of, I don't know. I think maybe afterwards people were like, nah, maybe you should have clarified that. I think once she saw the pushback, she was like, okay, let me go ahead and save face real quick.
Especially with Dwayne Wade, because Dwayne Wade probably hearing it from his boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like Dwayne, man, you like hoes, in your pooper scooter.
I'm about to say, shoot, you might like. Yeah, he walk into the locker room and the niggas bent over and be like, "Hey, Dwayne."
Yeah. He like some fudge. Like, "Hey, Dwayne, what's up, man? Some fudge, dog." Like, fuck, man. Like, no. But then she comes to say, I was talking about advice in my book. Pretty much getting back to the book, selling the book. We need more wine about sexual expectations and judgment. Y'all applied what y'all wanted out of a joke. Judgment about sexual gratification is what keeps people sexually repressed and having uneven sexual experiences. Man, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, man. You're repressing your natural urges. Yada yada yada. That's some white shit speak, man. Don't even try to come with us with that. And she said, what's shocking is that people are shocked that a grown-ass woman has the balls to speak openly and honestly about sex. Y'all are comedy. It says, go ahead.
Well, it just goes back to the point of, to me, that sounds that sounds like something Amber Rose would say.
Yep.
So, at the same time, yeah, that's cool if that's what you about, but let's be honest, nobody outside of your household, or your bedroom needs to know about that. What y'all do is what y'all do.
Yeah, man. If I want my girlfriend to wear a one piece bikini and slide that shit to the side and let me go ahead and get it in, you know what I'm saying? It's my business. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like people's kinks and fetishes, if you want to put it out there, man, that's on you. With just some of the consequences that's coming to you, because you're gonna you're gonna get judged, and it's kind of sad, but you're gonna get judged, dog.
Yeah, and it's I don't know if she realizes this, but especially moves like this, man, it could hurt Dwayne's career.
Yeah. It can hurt him with advertisers. Like what happened? Yeah. What happened to McDonald's want to come to him?
Exactly. It can hurt him.
Yeah, they could, like, if he has a resurgence where he, they win a championship this year and he makes like a 3-point shot, like Disney not gonna come to him and be like, hey man, you want to, be part of our campaign?
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, so you like you eat your ass ate out. Like, no, they're not gonna walk with that shit. Like, for real. Like, man, we can't, like, they be in the ballroom. Like, we can't bring this ass eater in here. You know what I'm saying? He like his ass eating out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody knows it.
Fucking up his money. But then she says, I'm 45 and just got married, so my sexual experiences covers decades. Laugh out loud. I bet they do, bitch. My sexual life doesn't just start with my second marriage. God bless y'all. It said, if you drink from my water bottle or read, we're gonna need more wine, you might actually receive some much needed info about sexual gratification. And then she did that, but she just defending that, homeboy like he is ass eating. Yeah. He cheated on her when they were on that break, man. So can she really keep a man? She got to eat ass to keep this nigga, dude. That just shows like what she has to do to keep a man around. She got to literally like get balls deep and go licking that tank.
Yeah.
You're like, he's like, don't take a bath, baby. I like it kind of rough. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I just see her as being like the type of woman who, after an hour's worth of conversation, it's kind of like, okay, there's nowhere else to go from here.
Hell yeah, man. Just like, man, shut up. I don't need a lie, man. She came in the room right now, butt naked. I would not sex her. I wouldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it, dude. I hate her to the core, dude. I do not like Gabrielle Union at all, man. Oh, she's cute. I'm not saying, just her personality would just turn me off.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, dude. I couldn't do it. I know some people be like, "Nigga, you gay?" Like, man, I just gotta take this L, dude, because I couldn't. I couldn't, man. I just hate her so much. The whole time I'm doing it, I'm like, "Ooh, I hate your ass." Oh shoot! You know what I'm saying? I bet she good at giving head though. If she out there, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. She look like she sucks at it.
Yeah, she's probably a talker. She's probably like a big talker, and probably just like stroking the shaft and not really getting on it. Like, yeah, you like that? Like, why are you talking? Like, oh god! You know what I'm saying?
You're ruining it.
Yeah, I'm saying you're making me almost climax with your hand, and you ain't really getting your mouth on it. Like, bitch, I know this game. Like, stop playing this game, ho. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no dummy. Put your mouth on this shit. She does seem like that kind of person, man. Like, she don't know what the fuck she's doing, man. Oh man, but like, you know what I'm saying? I have my own kind of, fetishes that I never get into with anybody. You know, that'll be just between me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? If we do get married, you know what I'm saying? And then she's willing to do them. And I know she's gonna probably be like no to some of them, but she want to keep me around, she's gonna do them. But don't sell your man out like that to sell a book. That's what I'm trying to get back down to, man.
Yeah. So, so one thing that, isn't acceptable in the bedroom is definitely sharing your experiences, whether they be good or bad.
With the whole world.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Because, women have a tendency, especially if it's bad. Women have, as they say, bad news travels fast.
Hell yeah.
Let you not perform one night.
Yep.
You better believe that your homegirl or your wife or your girlfriend, she gonna tell her friends about you.
Mm-hmm.
So, and a lot of times that could be, detrimental to your relationship, because especially if it gets back to you, it's been out, that you've been aired out.
Yeah, like, I heard you couldn't get it up, Dwayne.
Yeah. Especially, if you get in an argument with that person or whatever, they could bring that out.
Hell yeah, it happens a lot, man. It's like, I see that joke a lot on videos of women be fighting with the man, talking about, that's why y'all small penis and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, bitch, why you saying that shit on the street? And they're like, no, I don't. It's like, yelling that junk, like, man, like, shit get out, man. Just like the person that's closest to you hurt you the most, dude.
Yeah.
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 Like, bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? You got an inverted nipple. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude, your vagina just can't get your vagina dry. Nothing you can do about it. So, I'm just saying, don't put your man business out there, man. Like, I'm never going to look at Dwayne Wade the same again. That's that bitch.
Yeah. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, dude.
I mean, I guess when they got together, I was looking at him a little different. I was like, that's who you choose, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And getting back to the point where if you're a well-known celebrity, you can have anybody you want. These dudes just be choosing these broke down hoes, man. I'd be having me a bad bitch, nigga. That wouldn't be a question. Cause I ain't gonna even lie, man. I hate Joe Buttons, but every time you see Joe Button with a woman, man, it would be bad. Every time.
That's true.
Every single time.
Yeah, that nigga, he's good about that.
I don't even like him, man. He dates out of his league because he ain't shit. He be pulling them hoes, dog. Big time. Cause remember, man, back in college, we would always be like, man, this is Joe Budden dating. And we'd be like, God damn. Look at that hoe. She fine as hell. It happens every time.
I think about Joe, if it weren't for his status as an artist, of course nobody would, pay him any attention.
Yeah,
but I mean, I like to see his point of view on Everyday Struggle though.
Oh, I'm about to say, yeah, you like that show?
Yeah, it's actually quite entertaining. Just the dichotomy of the opinions between DJ Academics, who's basically a trash magazine on the internet, I mean, if you think about it, he's like the National Enquirer, just only in video form. And then you got Budden, who is, a former artist, who claims he's retired, but at any moment, I don't care. I don't care what anybody say. That nigga can rap his ass off. But you got his opinion, so you got the opinion of DJ Academics, which kind of represents the fans, I guess. I guess you could say. And then you got, Joe Budden, which, represents the
streets.
I guess the industry, the streets, those point of views. So I mean, it's a good mix. It's a good dichotomy of opinions, and I don't know. It's definitely it definitely gives me I guess a different perspective. More than my own thoughts about certain situations. So.
Yeah, what you think about that? Speaking of shows on the internet taking over, what you think about that Complex show with the porn star and Gilbert Arenas?
I have not watched it yet. With Gilbert and Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, Mia Khalifa. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Areola.
I have to check out an episode just to see what they talking about. Hopefully, it's actually good.
That's a new wave right now, man. It's just, what I'm saying, doing that shit. That's what that's what we really need to be doing. We need to be doing, we need to make this into a video format, man. That's what we really need to be doing. That's what's really popping off right now.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe, one day we will.
Yeah, one day we will.
If it's possible. But, of course we gotta get these people out here to, start subbing though.
Yeah, man. Y'all want to see us in the flesh? You want to see my sexy ass in the flesh? Hit that sub button, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I can beat some of y'all hoes, Man Crush Mondays every month. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
But I guess back to the topic. This is what's acceptable. What's not acceptable. I don't know. What are some other things that you find acceptable or not acceptable? As far as
speak out in the bedroom, like in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I think anything is on anything cool with me except for anything coming around the asshole of a man. Now anything else you do to a female is not, not bad. You know what I'm saying? You do anal, all other stuff. You can lick her. She can lick her butthole if you want to. If you got to do all that to get her off, then that's cool, man. But her doing it to you, I'm not down with that. Different fetishes, I don't really care. You in the foot shit and all this stuff. I ain't let you know what I'm into, but that kind of stuff. Knee socks, stuff like that, man. Do like, I think you do have to spice it up, like like role playing and actually like get into it and don't break character. If you can do all that, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's actually pretty fun if you could do it and it's not like you break characters halfway through it. But that'll be fun. Like anything, man. Nothing really off limits. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be swingers, that's fine. That's on you. If you want to get into that realm of swinging, I'll tell you that story where this Uber driver was talking about how it's a big swingers. This is a big swinger community in Georgia. We talked about that shit. Yeah, man. Yeah. We talked about that a long time ago. Y'all hit the archives on that. That was a funny story. But yeah, man. Like it's whatever you're into, man. Just I don't know, man. It's kind of just like I'll speak about my sexual experience to almost anybody. It's fine, man. But I just think her just putting him out there that he like his ass eating is just out of bounds, dog.
Yeah,
it's just out of bounds, man. I can talk about anything. All my sexual experience I've had. You know what I'm saying? In my life so far, I'm fine with it because it ain't been nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want, hit a hoe wash on her period, that's on you. You want to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, dog. You want to get that nut, you got to get it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's safe to say that we've all done that at one point or another.
Yeah, man. So you gotta get it, man. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, get up in that, that red wedding. I call it the red wedding. Yeah. Like, man, what about you, ST, man? What, anything off limits for you besides butt stuff?
Besides butt stuff, I don't know. I think it kind of goes both ways for me as far as butt stuff goes. Uh, I don't venture in that area.
Yeah, you know what comes out of that shit? Like, no, shit! Like, no. I don't care if she's like, man, I will swallow and, you know what I'm saying, you know, make it sloppy like you like it or whatever. Like, no, I still wouldn't do it. I'm like, nah, baby. Couldn't do it!
Yeah, it's just, it's just some places that, people are just not meant to go.
Yeah.
So I kind of stay away from that. But, I mean, I don't know, I'm not gung ho about anything, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try something at least once.
Yeah.
And at least to see,
Like, tie her up. I do it. Like, yeah, also, yeah, no man get tied up. You can't tie me up.
Oh hell
I'll
no,
tie
hell
you up.
yeah.
Cause then, like, you could tie me up and then a dude come in and I can't get out of it and get jacked up. Like, no. Then I'm killing all y'all.
Give me that ass, nigga.
Hell yeah, man. All part of the plan. Yeah, I'm pretty much, I'm down for almost anything as long as it's not butt stuff towards me. I'm straight. Straight on that, man.
Yeah.
Like, and then watch, dog, we'll bring this up, like, it'll be a year from now, we'll still bring this up as a joke, joking about him, like his ass get eaten out, because people don't forget about that kind of shit, dog. Watch.
No,
We're gonna
we're
gonna bring it up randomly on the show. Watch, it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Watch, man.
It just might, cause, it's stuff like that, especially like, disparaging things about people, man. We just love to use that against folks.
Yeah, we really do, man. It's just something just add to the vault, dog.
Yeah.
So thanks, Gabriel Union.
Yeah, it's just, it's just best that, stuff like that, especially, stuff that could, I guess, I won't say ruin your character, but definitely make people feel a little, I guess feel a little irky about you.
Yeah.
Anything that people can use against you to, possibly, I guess, cause your downfall, or, you kind of want to keep that away from people. And it's just some stuff that you don't, the public is not supposed to know about.
Yeah, man. It's like, shit, keep something to yourself. What happened to the mysteries and the fantasies of keeping it between each other? What happened to that?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was lost, along with the meaning of what marriage is supposed to be. Hollywood, they have turned marriage into a charade,
A fucking joke.
to a masquerade party. Nothing is sacred anymore. You look at marriage itself, as far as what it's supposed to be, which is between a man and woman. Yeah, I said it. I don't care what anybody say, marriage between, same sex it's not right. It's not natural.
Yeah.
But that's just how I feel. I'm not going to, as we said before, I'm not going to judge you or.
That constantly like running down your throat.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to make you feel bad about, whatever your situation is. But I'm just saying, if we friends and you gay and you get married, like, you might as well, yeah. Like, you might as well not even ask me to come, because I'm not coming. So. That's just, it's just being real. It's not, not trying to be ugly or nothing like that. It's just, I don't believe in that. Like, I don't believe in, that, that form of marriage. It's just, it's not in me to, to support that. So, it doesn't make me a bad person, and it doesn't make you a bad person for, if that's what you want to do. It's just, no, I'm not going to be a part of it. So.
You ain't part of that fuck shit. That's what you saying. Hey, you got anything else?
No, man, I think that's it as far as that's concerned.
Fuck all the bullshit and fuck all the butt stuff. Good night, everybody. All right, send us on home, Playboy.
All right, man. Like always, we want to thank y'all for another week of laughter and seriousness. Thank you for y'all letting us into your homes, into your cars, into your jobs, into your earbuds. We appreciate y'all putting up for us for another hour or so. Make sure that you hit us up on all our social media. Hit the subscribe button. We need more subs, man.
Need more subs, man. Hit us up, please.
Yeah. Tell us what you like about the show, what you don't like about the show, how we can improve. Tell us, about some topics that you'd like to hear us talk about. All that stuff. Also make sure to keep your eyes and ears open for things that we got coming down the pipeline. We'll be sure to let you know about, further details when we get some, things become more concrete. And as usual, ignorance is not a handicap. It's a personal choice. And if there is no light, then you must become the light. So be the light, y'all. Yeah, man. Let's continue, man, to keep loving one another, because we need it.
Man. We need it, man.
We need it now more than ever.
Yeah, we do.
This divide and conquer is, happening as we speak, and though you may not realize it, as you sleep, there are plans being put in place to continue,
the divide.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Real talk.
So, just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Don't be so, eager to act negatively. Stop, breathe, assess the situation, and if it could bring you danger, just walk away.
Yeah.
I was reading something about the Rise Above movement. It's basically a group of people who are showing up at rallies and things, and are causing physical harm to people just for having a disagreement. And there's people in this Rise Above movement who have been arrested but not charged of whatever crimes.
Must be white.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, I was I heard something that was so dumb. White people, I got a question for y'all. Why is it whenever we have something, y'all always develop something that's, I guess, supposed to be the equal or the opposite of it? For instance, there was a homecoming event, and was it this past weekend or was it a weekend before? I think it was a weekend before.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess a pep rally, and
mm-hmm.
there was a mention of a White Lives Matter group.
Oh God!
Supposed to show, of showing up and I guess protesting or whatever. Why is there a White Lives Matter group? Why? That doesn't even make sense. That is stupid. Who disputes that White Lives Matter? Who is out there killing y'all?
Nobody, though.
Who's out there killing y'all in abundance?
Nobody. They doing the killing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That didn't even make sense. It's just something for you to do just to combat the fact that people are trying to bring awareness to a real cause. White Lives Matter is not a real cause.
It's not.
So stop it. Just stop it. That's all I got.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay easy. We love y'all, man. They'll be out here, dog. I'm telling y'all, fellas, if your counterpart, you know what I'm saying, would open up Pandora's box to eat your ass, you know what I'm saying, and you want this shit done to you, you're gay. All right, y'all, we out. I'm just playing, man. We love y'all. Peace out.
Until next week. This is episode number 64. We love y'all. Peace out.
Fuck you, Gabrielle.
Thank you for listening to Black Canvas Podcast. We'll see you next week.